Hello, it's Yuvia. Welcome back to my channel. Here with me today is my husband, and I've got some grapes, and Voldemort is off to the side, but we're not going to bother him, so instead of Voldemort, you get this guy today. So my husband wanted to film the 20 questions book tag for his own channel, and it didn't work out. So I'm not going to do the 20 questions book tag because that was literally my last video, but I'm going to ask him different book questions and see if that helps him feel a little better that he didn't get to do his book tag. Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to be asking him a bunch of questions that I don't even think I know the answer to because I don't really talk books with you.
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying we don't.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start talking to you about books then, because you're like getting so snippy with me.
No.
So anyway, here are your questions. If you could reread a book that you've only read once and you've never been able to find again, what would it be?
That's a hard question. If I could read a book that I've never found again.
Yeah, you've read it once, obviously.
Yeah. There is this one story, and the reason I can't find again is because I don't know what the name of it is. But we read it in English in high school, and it's about this guy who has his island, and he invites men into his island, and he hunts them. And that's his thing. His thing is he's a hunter and he's gotten bored with hunting, so now he hunts humans. I don't know what it's called though.
If anyone has any idea what he's talking about, please let me know in the comments, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
What is a book you would like to share with Emma? So Emma is our 2-year-old niece. We don't want kids of our own. So what's a book you would want to share with her?
I'm going to go with How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Just because she already loves the movies. I love the book, and it's been one of my favorite books since I read it as a kid. So I would say that one. I would want to share the book with her now that she loves the movies.
What is your favorite book?
Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice.
Have you ever met an author?
I mean, it's a cop-out answer, but I want to say my friend Jaime, he wrote a book, so he's technically an author, and he's my friend. So, yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Jaime Garcia. So people can look him up.
If you had to write a book, what would it be about?
If I had to write a book, I'd definitely go for the horror genre, just because I love horror. I would, in book form, since it's more elaborate and I can write more, I would want to do the story of my mom's childhood home, because it's crazy. It's a horrifying story.
Or funny.
I am funny.
What is your favorite? Who is your favorite author and why?
My favorite author.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick with Anne Rice, just because I love the way she writes her vampire stories, especially the almost poetic and romantic language that she uses.
Well, when was the last time you read a book?
The last time I read a book?
Yeah.
A whole book?
Yeah.
Because I'm currently reading a book.
I didn't say you're currently reading.
The last time I read a book was, I want to say it was last month. So because of quarantine, I've actually had time to read. So I want to say it was like last month when I just finished the book. I'm also a very slow reader. So
Yeah.
I want to say last month.
Which one of your parents reads more?
My mom. Definitely my mom. My mom's the reason I read.
Which one of your siblings reads more?
I'm gonna go with Sam, just because she at least reads what are they called, manga.
Mm-hmm.
She at least reads manga and stories on her tablet.
Okay. What's a book you've always wanted to read?
Right out right out of the top of my head, I want to say Rosemary's Baby. Because I've been wanting to read it for a while and never I have never either checked it out or bought it.
Okay. Who's what's a library you've always wanted to visit?
A library I've always wanted to visit.
Yeah.
I would want to visit I mean, I don't have a specific one, but those fancy ones that you see online, like all these European libraries that are massive with like insane multiple bookshelves, something like that.
No. And if you won the book lottery, what books would you buy?
If I won the book lottery, all the books I buy will be yours.
See, this is why we're married. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your favorite genre?
Horror, specifically, ghost haunting horror, like paranormal ghost haunted houses, stuff like that.
If you were alone, solitary confinement for an entire week,
Mm-hmm.
in a library, like just four walls. It's up to you how big you want to imagine the library. How many books do you think you'd be able to read?
How long are we talking?
I said you have a week.
A week of solitary confinement.
Yeah, and just like your average, like it's filled with books only you want to read. So think about like the average length and.
I would say probably 5. I'm not gonna overestimate because I know my ass. I take long to sleep, to read.
Wow, you're gonna sleep. Okay, we're good. We're actually really good on time. Who's an author you think I would enjoy?
An author you might enjoy. I mean, that's a hard question because you will know way more authors than I do. From the ones I've read, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna throw out what's her name, Shirley Jackson.
Okay.
From
yeah, Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Ha ha
Ha ha ha ha.
ha ha. Okay, who's an author you would like to meet, and why?
I would say V.E. Schwab.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is one book we've actually talked about.
Yes.
Because you kept talking to me about it, and I just had to read the book, and she's really good. So I'm gonna say her.
Okay. So if you could form your own team of Avengers using only book characters. So let me cap this off on you because I know there's like a lot of Avengers. Let's go with how many were in the original Avengers movie?
So it was Hawkeye, Black Widow, or Captain Iron Man, Hulk 6.
Okay, so your first 6 Avengers using book characters.
Definitely be Victor from Vicious and Mitch, because I love Mitch. If I was his height, I would want to play Mitch in a movie. Um, Hermione, because we need a smart, intelligent woman to lead the team. Um, Louis from Interview with the Vampire, and to throw in a graphic novel character, Eric Draven.
Isn't that just 5?
5. Oh, one more. Um, what else would be good? Trying to think of what's it right. V from V for Vendetta.
Okay. Um, do you read for fun or for education?
For fun.
And are you a serial monogamist or a... This is concerning books.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to...
Or like, as in, are you faithful to one book or do you cheat on that one book by reading many at the same time?
I can't read many at the same time.
So you're a serial monogamist.
I'm a serial monogamist.
How come you're looking at me like when I asked that question?
So I was trying to understand the word.
What the heck are you asking me? Okay. What is a name, like a book character or name that you really, really like? And because we're naming after all our pets after villains. So even if it doesn't fall into the villain category, what would you like to name your next, our next, I should say, pet?
From books.
A book name, yeah.
I'm between Lestat and Marius. Lestat because he's an incredibly written character, and I just love the sound of Marius. Like, it's a really cool name.
Okay. If you bought a library, what would you name it?
Yuvia.
What is one literary job, as in literary, from any book you read, a job that a character has had that you would most like to have?
I mean, I don't think you can consider it a job, but what the team in Vicious does, that's something I would want to do. Hunting down the guy that's hunting down the superpowered people.
Okay. And which character do you wish actually existed?
It's a hard one because a lot of the books I love, I'm like, I don't wish these characters were real. It's like, stay in fiction. I'm gonna stick with Mitch. Mitch from Vicious. He's adorable. I love that guy.
So what did you think of these questions?
They're fun. I like them. I like answering these questions.
So that's the last one.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I did. I hope you did.
Talk to you later.